And by the way, Branzino doesn't even travel well.
Exactly.
It was tricky to get the fish throw against the window right.
We shot it from a lot of different angles.
Yeah, the camera was in the fish at one point. Like Challengers, the tennis ball. You and Luca Guadagnino
Always doing the same motifs, always doing the same stuff.
Ava drives to work in a car filled with balloons. It's gonna be a good day.
Ava is always trying to do the right thing. Her heart is always in the right place, but she's been beaten up this episode. First up, Deborah pops her balloons. That sucks. She's gonna have to see Ruby, and the makeover wasn't what she was expecting.
Ava enters with a full face of makeup and a wonky little braid.
Where's my hug?
Ava attempts a Jordan Catalano lean, but knocks over an iPad mounted to the wall.
Oh my God!
Then the desk bit is cut.
And then Deborah brings up the failed proposal and humiliates Ava.
But luckily she has a polycule to go home to. Uh-oh.
What?
They dump her.
Kind of seems like you're not over your last relationship. I think she really hurt you.
She has been hurt by Deborah,
Fuck you.
and that's made her unstable this whole season.
I think it's a beautiful build to an earned moment when she loses her shit. A couple appetizers can really just push you over the edge. Whoa, Branzino? Who's Mrs. Table?
Mrs. Table is a real thing from real life writer's room experience. When I was on the staff of Parks and Recreation, we did used to order fries, never lobster rolls or Branzino, but like
Guacamole and chips.
guacamole and chips. Maybe a ceviche sometimes. Hannah is really funny in that scene. She's at a decibel that I don't think Hannah ever goes to.
I opened my throat chakra and let it flow. I have been subsidizing lobster rolls for Mrs. Table, a not real person. What do you want? You want frog gras? Is caviar gonna help you write a fucking monologue joke about the deficit? I really unearthed my paternal rage. You know what I mean? Look at me! The rage within us all that, of course, comes from our father's side.
We're cutting and laughing. Thank you.
There's very few people who really could speak to the ups and downs career that Deborah's having and what a toll it can take on your life.
There she is, the bravest woman in comedy.
Oh, please.
Rosie didn't have a late night show, but the Rosie O'Donnell show was a huge show. And what's interesting is she walked away from it.
Some days you want to pull your hair out, but other days you're sitting there laughing your ass off with some of your favorite people in the whole world. That's what I miss the most.
There's nothing really as good as that.
Yeah.
Don't ever let go.
It was so great having Rosie on the show. I had not seen Rosie since I was a guest on her talk show decades ago. She's such a pro and she's so nice, and it was just so fun having her there.
I'm glad I can be here for your fake award.
It's not really the kind of thing you see a lot with Deborah, is somebody who's like an old friend of hers.
And that also speaks to Deborah's loneliness.
Very.
Deborah has very few intimate relationships. When the life of her dog is threatened, I think it really cracks her open.
Are you okay? Are you okay? I'm sorry.
It is a state we've never seen Deborah in. That gives her clarity. Ava has never been the coyote.
I think it's important at this stage of the show to see not only how much Ava means to Deborah, but Deborah would risk her life a little bit to save her.
Deborah?
This was an act of sacrifice.
What the hell are you doing? Looking for you!
Deborah literally goes into the freezing cold ocean. It's a pretty grand gesture.
And especially from Jean, too, because she gets really cold easily, so.
Oh, I don't mind going into the water. I mean, except that it's cold.
We shot in San Pedro. Jean does go into the ocean. We also shot a portion of it on stage in a tank.
The tank on our stage, I think, was heated to 114 degrees.
It was a soup.
It was a soup.
Jean Smart soup.
I'm in a cocktail dress and a big fuzzy coat.
So Jean was warm. Jean was warm.
Want my hair wet this time?
Yeah, let's do it. We called her the female Tom Cruise. She loves to do her own stunts. You got it. Oops.
Is that okay?
That's perfect. She did it. She did it.
Because we made it warm.
You can't just quit. I promise I'll make it up to you.
Please don't say that. Her instinct is to be like, I've heard this before, we've done this before. She calls out the dynamic, she really names it.
You always let me down.
I won't.
I don't even know your voice anymore.
You are my voice.
This is the most direct that we've seen Deborah, which is what Ava needs. I think it's like she loves her and she's desperate to believe her.
I guess I do have to make fun of Stacy to some...
Until Ava, Deborah never really had an employee she was truly friends with. I think it's something she's been pushing down. The fact is neither of them really have any other close friends.
Ava digs through her trunk before finding the bottle of Crew from 309.
It's an olive branch. This isn't gonna happen again, and here's to our fresh start.
Yeah, I don't know. She really should not trust Deborah. No, I'm kidding.